Alright guys and girls, welcome back. Today's 764 days, I believe now, into my Slimfast dieting plan. I'm just getting dinner ready, almost done. And this is, I think, video log 1547. I will put it in the description if I'm wrong, but I believe that's around about right. And oh my god, guys and girls, actually mostly likely for the guys, actually, if you kind of like that kind of thing, actually. Oh, EastEnders gonna be coming up. I think there's been quotes on it. Maybe there's gonna be some, maybe it's right by the Daily Star, I think it was actually one of the newspapers apparently. EastEnders is actually getting set ready for a bit of woman on woman action. That's for the guys, unless the girls are actually into it, which fair enough. But apparently EastEnders episode, apparently Mel Owen is supposed to be, I think, coming on to Sharon, which is Phil's wife. And I think, oh, because I think maybe she's probably going to try and get to her that way to try and get the money, because she knows now that Sharon has basically stolen the money. But has she? There's a little sort of a twist to it. So maybe she's going to try and use her woman manipulation to try and get her over a little bit. Trying to be a bit flirty with her. Apparently she's supposed to be having an affair with her or something. Oh, she'll be a bit saucy in that, I'll tell you, guys and girls. Definitely be watching that. After all, I'm a guy, so that's just me. That's just my personality. Alright, now that's over, let's get back to the cooking. So this is my dinner episode. Well, actually not my dinner episode, my breakfast video. And I'll be doing my dinner, but I'm doing my dinner at the same time. It is Monday the 5th of February and it's 5:27 as we are speaking. Alright. Not my mum's cup of tea apparently. She goes, oh, I don't like that much and all that, don't like watching that, but she said just watches it for the episode, see what's going on and all that. She likes Phil Mitchell, that's her favourite character in the show. Not to each everyone's taste though, obviously. Everyone's got a different taste. Right. Each to their own, I say. Definitely taste the carrots, definitely my favourite. But let us know in the comments, guys and girls, if you're excited for that EastEnders one. Apparently it's supposed to be during the heist area, like where they're trying to find out about who's stolen the money and all that. But I've got a couple of videos I'm uploading at the moment. It should be already on there. Two to do with my camera lens, which I've done. One of the theatre, the playhouse in the boulevard of Weston-super-Mare, and then another one in Grove Park, which is the park area in Grove area, the Grove Park area in the boulevard as well. But apparently they say it's not Grove, not Grove. They say it's not actually the boulevard. They got what's it called? They got an actual name for it. It's technically is the boulevard, but certain part of the area of the boulevard is Waterloo, I think it is. Waterloo Street. And then you've got like the main sort of parade area. Right. Love my flipping carrots. Can't have a dinner without carrots. And I'm just doing my lasagna, baked beans and brown rice. definitely going to have some of that. I mean, with the luck of Michelle was actually getting with all those blokes and stuff, and then she went off with that teacher. She was a teacher, and then she went off with one of her students in the show and all that episode. In one of the episodes, because he was from America, and she used to work over in America, and then she came back to Walford and stuff. So then she ended up, while she was over in America, she cheated on her husband with a student who used to go to her school, and she used to teach him and all that. Which I think, in a way, is illegal, but they're showing you in the episode what can happen and stuff. Sometimes it can get sort of controversial in the show, but I think it makes the show fantastic in a way, because then they can get rid of all the problems of what's going on in the world and all that. Alright, a little bit at a time. I mean, they're trying to kill off the freedom of speech area, and I can guess why they're doing it, but I can also guess they shouldn't really, at all. Not guess, but they shouldn't really get rid of freedom of speech, because then, well, I don't know, just wouldn't be very nice. I mean, obviously it's not nice actually going around and insulting people and shit like that, but other people are insulting others, and to be honest, it's kind of nasty shit that people do. But I suppose they should be, people should just take it on the chin and just ignore them in a way. You do get some right idiots out there, and they just need to either be blocked or just like not talk to and not to encourage their attention and all that. Alright. So my mum wants some gravy. I'm going to probably give myself some gravy at the same time. Right. Got my brown rice. And I've got my baked beans, and then I've got some of the stuff there as well to go on the top afterwards. My gravy. I think, to be honest, there's a lot of topics they should actually start talking about. Like immigration, for instance, that should be talked about. Everything, race, whether white people or other people from other different races and all that. Backgrounds and the majority of everybody. We all should just work together just to get along and be nice to each other. But not just like race, not just like religion and all that. All kinds, every agenda, well, every gender as well should be entwined and talked to, and just come together, really, actually. No nastiness, and everyone should have their own sort of opinion. Obviously, opinions at the end of the day. I mean, not everyone, everyone doesn't have to like agree to everyone's opinion, as long as the opinion actually is like decent enough and not actually going around being all nasty to each other, being bullying and all that, because I don't stand for that shit. Just don't get rid of freedom of speech, because otherwise you're just doing harm to what you can say and what you can't say. But like, try and limit down, but don't kill it off completely. Because otherwise, once freedom of speech is gone, that's it. You can't say anything in public. And then it's a crime and all that kind of shit. And people shouldn't go to prison for just having an opinion. As long as it's all like nice and like gentle, calm and all that. And very collective. I'll put that on for 4 minutes. So while I'm doing that, right, I'm gonna finish this episode off here in a second. So I've had my Slimfast, high protein, low fat, low carbs, summer strawberry flavoured shake that I had this morning. No added sugar, scientifically proven plan of weight loss. And actually also we should share our knowledge with each other as well and try and make the actual community, the whole planet a lot better and safer place to be in, all of that. And get every country involved and all that. Don't push countries out, just actually invite them in. Not like sort of, like make sure it's controlled in a controlled and collective environment, but make it so it's safe for everybody. Anyway, so it's 15 grams protein, 230 calories, source of fiber, 23 vitamins and minerals. And oh yeah, because I've uploaded a few videos on my Nikon 35mm camera, which is absolutely critically, absolutely fantastic lens. 35mm 1.8G on, I think it was on the focus. It focuses in seconds, and I find, to be honest, when you're focusing something that sharp as well and very, very good, it's definitely got a good mark for me. And I think, oh, it's getting dark now outside. Also, very good in low light as well. So when it's really low light, the actual lens, and it's dark outside or something, you can turn up the actual ISO, and you still get that sort of day look to it. So it still feels like it's daytime and not night time. But it's fantastic. That'd be really good, that lens, for when I'm doing, say, like nighttime videos or something. Because at the moment I've uploaded 2 videos, and that's taken from a 1.8G lens, which is a prime lens, and it's a 35mm. But I find, to be honest, it's too narrow in. It's kind of squeezed in. It's mostly just for portraits and all that kind of stuff, like for up close, taking pictures of like people and just doing shoots really, actually. But I mean, if you got back a little bit further, if you're back further, this is actually, the 35mm is the equivalent to a 50mm camera lens, a full frame camera lens. So it's fantastic. So yeah, there we go. That's what I had this morning as well, a coconut and almond. Absolutely delicious, by the way. And yeah, the 35mm is probably one of the best lenses I've used. Very sharp, very quick at just like focusing on the objective, and it's just a fantastic all-round sort of lens. For me to get a wider sort of field of view, I'm gonna probably have to go for a 12mm at some point. Not too sure what I'm gonna have to get though, what's a decent one. But I'm wondering, probably it was a 2.8G or something. I don't know what, how fast the quickness on the larger sort of wider field of view, because I want it so it fills out everywhere, so you can fit more into the picture or into the video. And yeah, just be fantastic. I'm gonna still use it, the 35mm. But I'm going to be using it for different sort of scenarios, videos and stuff, maybe from long distance sort of things, because it's mostly for enclosed, like shorter distances and not wider out so it fills out. So it's pretty cool though, still good though. Anyway, cheers all for watching, guys and girls, stay safe. And it is been the 5th already of February, And the new season, I think season 11 is it, or 12, of the X-Files is supposed to be starting today. Fantastic. Love Scully in it and all that. Gillian Anderson. And you've got Mulder as well. Fantastic. Anyway, cheers all for watching. Stay safe and have a good one, guys and girls.